I'm doing all right. I have an interesting topic to address today. It is right after my theme song. Oh, okay. Theme song repeating. Sorry, updates, all that. Now, so we have this obsession with a suffix where we always just okay, good now. All right, so we love the suffix gate, right? This person I don't like did a thing, such gate. Cool. Recently we are dealing with CEO gate, although seems like we do that every summer, or Coldplay gate. There has been gate after gate after gate. Now, naturally, I gotta overanalyze. Why do we say sausage gate or this gate and that gate? Well, to my knowledge, it began with Watergate. That's right, Watergate. A Washington D.C. hotel. Couple dudes hired by the Republicans broke into Democrat offices. And this was in retaliation for the Democrats breaking into the Republican offices. Just, do you hate your government? Not enough. Ask Peanut Squirrel, Randy Weaver. Just, you don't hate your government enough. Also, I like sports, and go my sports ball team. Politicians are not sports ball teams. I said this that I don't quite agree with. I have this letter after my name on the news. Oh, I agree. Fuck you. You're an idiot. Anyways, Watergate. Republicans broke into Democrats' offices in retaliation for Democrats breaking into Republicans' offices, and it went on, God knows. Those stupid, evil politicians did that for a bunch of time. Not defending Tricky Dick, not attacking Tricky Dick. But it got leaked and took down a president. Oh, yeah. Amazing Who. An inspiring show of deception, effort, and willingness to shit the bed. And it has caused ramifications in so many ways, politically, economically, and that is an interesting topic that someone should delve into. Also, it demonstrated the press. 90% of the press always says the same thing, which that's generally a good thing. But when 90% of the press just changes their mind on the spot, gives you a good idea on who's running things into the ground, most likely. But also, Gate. Watergate Hotel. That's why we had Kanye Gate and for the sports ball fans, Reebok Gate or Northern Ireland Gate, UFC people. But let's, address the real topic. The important thing that everyone gives a shit about. Well, I do. 1974 was the first gate, and it was named after the Watergate Hotel. That's right, we're talking about Watergate, OG First Daddy. Now, 2 years later, we've got Korea Gate. Yep, 1976. Do not confuse this with Roof Koreans. There's memes about North Korea and South Korea, good Korea, bad Korea. Not jumping into that. But the best Korea, Roof Koreans. Love you, boys or girls, Roof Koreans. So there was a congressional investigation in 1976 because Reverend Moon, that's a whole other side topic. Moon's Unification Church was funneling money into South Korea. And they were buying politicians left and right. I know, shocking. Although they also bought certain newspapers in America. Also, shocking. Who would ever buy a newspaper or news station and use it to fund movie deals? Craziness. The biggest issue is, the biggest issue on this particular topic is Korea Gate. Really? Now, the Moon cult went on to murder people in Japanese subways. Japan ended Mr. Moon. Now, an October surprise in 1980 was Billy Gate. So, Jimmy Carter, probably the second best human being to be elected president. Absolutely terrible, terrible president. Oh, let me give this away. Let me fucking oil rights. Yeah. Let me be a good Christian and do the Christian thing. And there has been nothing but wars in that region since. And, well, Panama Canal, that should be yours. You can have it. And they immediately sold it off, time after time, to different nations. They're like, that's going to give me major control of shipping. Yeah. Jimmy Carter, wonderful, wonderful human being. Also, was it the guinea worms? This dude spent 4 decades fighting a terrible worm in Africa. And we reached 15 years with no human contraction because my boy Jimmy was very adamant about sleeping arrangements and water purification and just, yeah. 15 years. No transmissions into humans. And he's like, I won. Dead. But Billy Gate, his brother, Billy Carter, brother of Jimmy Carter, had this weird connection to Gaddafi in Libya. And he had a beer brewing company, Billy Beer, and that explains all the money he was making. Kind of like Hunter Biden's paintings. But that was Billy Gate. 3 years later, we got Debate Gate, which was, according to media, gonna end Ronald Reagan's career. Ronald Reagan's treatment of gays and him listening to Fauci on the AIDS treatment. Yeah. Yeah. These fuckers stick around for generations. Was awful and terrible. Keeping us out of wars with backroom shady deals. Take your side of the coin on that one. But no war, yes. funding terrorism? No. But, it was alleged that Reagan had his people new phone. There we go. Reagan had his people steal the questions for the debate. Debategate. Humorously, 1983, it's Debategate. Happened many, many times before, and it happened many, many times after. But you insinuate that Kamala Harris did what Ronald Reagan did. Conspiracy theory. Contragate. Iran Gate. That was adding the word gate to war crimes and terrible, terrible in the end it creates Project Paperclip. Fuck the Nazis. Oh, we gotta get to the moon before the Russians. That's why we pull in Nazis. Werner Braun, brilliant scientist. Fuck you. Nannygate, 1993. There was an au pair. Shaken baby syndrome. She had a very elaborate defense, and the family had a very emotional attack, and there were issues of, well, she's a British subject. Can't, give her an American punishment when she's not an American. Best answer, ship her off. Let those people figure it out. That nation, that government, that parliament, dictator, whatever. Oh, Hairgate. I fucking forgot all about Hairgate. This was 92 to 94. That period. Pretty sure it was an October surprise. They were like, Hillary spent $411 on a haircut. Oh, it's awful. It's terrible. The Republicans are attacking the First Lady over a haircut. Come on. Hairgate was a lovely distraction from Hillary funneling money to her brother, because for the first time since the Air Force existed, also never happened after. Air Force One was not managed by the Air Force. It was a travel agency billing huge amounts and going, oh, we can't organize all that. National security. Cash the check, pass it off to the Air Force, do the thing you've been doing and have done since. But millions goes to a travel agent who just happened to be Hillary's brother. But yes, Hairgate was a who gives a shit. Alright, so there's a whole thing about the sports ball team attacking the president's wife about a haircut. Let's watch Survivor. Brilliant marketing. Oh, Kamala Gate, which is not a reference to the young lady who is a family member of the largest slave plantation on the West Coast, named town after Harristown. But no, that's not what Kamala Gate is about. It's Camilla Gate. King Charles used to be Prince Charles, and he was madly in love with this, not that pretty, no offense, Camilla Bowles. And the royal family said, nope, no. Marry this Spencer chick. She's got the right whatnot and marketability. So he marries her. He's an awful husband. She is an awful wife. And don't care. Her murdering children by giving bombs to Al Qaeda and the Taliban and the Muslim Brotherhood. Not the topic. But Kamala Gate. It was talked about. King Charles, then Prince Charles, had an extramarital love affair with Camilla Parker Bowles. There was a hilarious, very serious and offensive phone call. It was, there was a funny thing. Basically, that conversation, when it leaked, there was allusions to now King Charles, then Prince Charles, begging to kiss, touch, smell, see Camilla's queenly parts, now queenly parts. Love of his life. Finally got to be with her, and Kamala Gate 2025. This is 25 plus 7, so 48 years after the fact. Travelgate. Already covered that one, though. Never took off. Republicans were like, all right, we caught Bill Clinton and his wife laundering money. Also, we got evidence of him stealing $30 million as governor of Arkansas. Absolutely. Let's handle it. Let's fucking. Oh, he got a Hummer. That's pretty marketable. Ooh, let's make Travelgate. That's a social media thing. Wasn't social media at the time, but that's a young people thing. Travelgate. Everyone's gonna hear Travelgate and go, wait, what's that? Yeah, no one give a shit. Stealing money, funneling money, hiring family members to pretend to do a job and get money. That's pretty serious. That's a. Oh wait, someone got a Hummer in the Oval. Oh, where did he put the cigar? Oh, Travelgate. Oh, is there a vagina, cigar, or Oval Office blowjob involved? Ludra. No? Okay, yeah. Very important. Yes, keep on that stealing money thing. Alright, so the president got a blowjob, right? Is she described? Circumcised, uncircumcised? So, President Johnson very much set a standard for the penis in international affairs. What do you tell me about Bill Clinton's penis? What do you mean, asked Paula Jones? No, come on. It's not a big thing. We're just talking about international affairs. Paula Gate. Yep. Troopergate, Zippergate, all the same thing. Republicans just trying to go, hey, stolen money. Yeah, blowjobs. All right, boys, let's get together and come on. Paula Jones, Zippergate, Paula Gate. We get catchphrases. Mm-hmm. Followed by Monica Gate. Obviously, same thing. Here we go. Already covered this. Debate Gate. George W. Bush. was going against Al Gore. And it was later proven that Al Gore received all the questions and was allowed to prepare answers. Just like Ronald Reagan before. But it made him look fake. Like, this is a question, let me read this carefully crafted answer. While W was, well, I tell you what I think about, and people are like, ah, that dude's honest. Might be an idiot, but he's honest. That guy, I don't know if he's an idiot or not. I don't know what he thinks. He was just, well, thank you for asking. When you are bleeding the brakes on a 1974 Cadillac, you got to remember that it's like, that seems fake. No, Angelo Gate. I know everyone said Angelo Gate. Angola. W funneled money, and then we got Fajita Gate. 3 gentlemen employed by the San Francisco Police Department, so obviously thieves in a local location, stupid, hateful thieves. They bludgeoned a dude to death over fajitas. So why do we throw gate on the end of anything mildly controversial? Humorously, it is former President Bill Clinton getting caught stealing $30 million and watering down gate, gate, gate. You look at the time frame. Watergate. Nixon did a thing. Shitty thing. Absolutely never should have happened. And the argument of, well, they're doing it, so I'm doing it too. Yeah, people do shitty things. Arrest them, throw them in jail, punish them. If the fucking FBI can't arrest people based on their politics or arrest innocent people based on their politics, fuck the FBI. Nixon did a shitty thing. And his answer was, well, the other sports ball team did shitty things. Great. Then you're both shitty. You're both fired. Fuck off. Wood chipper. Fast forward a bunch of time where no one talks about gate. And Billy Boy gets caught stealing Leak something. Leak Paula Jones when you fucking blow up an elementary school. Leak Elizabeth Grayson when you give a pardon to your fucking brother who gets caught smoking crack. Leak Monica when you are caught dead to rights stealing that money from Whitewater. Yeah. But Slick Bill, attach the word gate to it. It'll make people think of Watergate and it'll make it a huge deal. So, blowjob this or that, or Paula Jones, or Elizabeth Grayson, or all that. Make that a big deal. And let's sidestep that impeachment for stealing money. Let's just ignore blowing up that elementary school. Let's just ignore that 14-year-old I knocked up and paid to get an abortion. Paula Gate, blowjob gate, blue dress gate, gate. And now, some CEO goes to a Coldplay concert and gets caught cheating on his wife. And it's Coldplay Gate, Astronomer Gate, I think his last name's Ryan Gate. Like, they all just tried to attach gate to it. Because that shit's marketable. Want to point out, this is not a political stance. It is fuck the politicians. My sports ball team stole this much money, but your sports ball team violated 8 amendments of the Constitution. Well, my sports ball team voted against gay marriage multiple times. But your sports ball team has a bad tan and doesn't want trans people going to the bathroom with cis people. Yeah, you're both fucking stupid. You both are wrong. Both of your fucking people are just awful. But gate. Here's a topic I can get you emotional about. Focus on this while I rob you, violate your rights, fucking sell everything off to foreign nations. But yeah, Bluegate. That dude thinks the dress was blue when we all know it was black and gold. Yeah, focus on that while we rob you. Anyways, that is my non-political, non-emotional, non-rambling assessment of the suffix gate. And yeah, we will get a gate. It's happening. The right politician in the right place and time with the last name Gate, someone's gonna go, ah, Gate's the thing we use to distract people while we rob them blind. His last name's Gate. Dude, Gate, that's gonna be such a meme. No one's gonna fucking talk about the money we stole. Gate. Alright, leak it to the press. I know I've not been on for a bit. This is my third video since shaving, my third video since I took my vacation. Not for bad reasons. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I'm not gonna get paid for it, but I do like the numbers. If you're watching this on Facebook, please comment, argue, start a debate with people. I don't have Facebook on my phone, but StreamYard uploads to Facebook, and yeah, don't get paid. If you're watching this on X, formerly known as Twitter, yes, I do get paid. Not enough to buy a pack of cigarettes a month. If you're watching this on TikTok, well, clearly somebody stole it, uploaded it, and thank you. Give them a like, give them some love, and debate the topics I addressed. Can't think of anything else. There is a badass theme song, and my time to bounce.